Namaste. Thank you guys for joining me again for this beautiful exploration of the deeper teachings from Deepak Chopra and his book, The Seven Spiritual Laws of Success. So today is Thursday, and our law today is the law of intention and desire. So the mantra for this is Om Ritam Namah. Again, Om Ritam Namah. And that translates to my intentions and desires are supported by the universe. Again, Om Ritam Namah. My intentions and desires are supported by the universe. So before we get started today, let's take a moment to connect, take a moment to ground, to come back to our presence, our being. One of my teachers said to me, or has taught me, to come back to presence within the breath. And he used to say, bring yourself back to awareness just with one breath. And I try to bring this teaching with me before I do any teaching or any sharing, because it brings me back to this place of authenticity, this place of truth, in the level of the heart, in the level of the soul, where I am coming from a place of authenticity and where I am speaking from my truth, from my heart, and not from my thoughts and my mind, which are driven by the ego. So take a moment to settle into your seat and settle into your breath, allowing the breath to be the vehicle for change, allowing it to take you deeper and deeper into your being, past those layers of conditioning to your truth. Let the inhale cleanse you, and the exhale remove any unwanted tension. Taking a few more breaths here, organically moving and breathing the way that is unique and special and feels right to you. When you feel ready, when you feel grounded, supported, and authentically here and present, showing up in your truth, please open your two physical eyes. So now we can begin to explore the beautiful teachings of this law, the law of intention and desire. And before we get started with this, I think it's important to break down what an intention is, what a desire is, and what attention is. So attention is a very powerful force, as well as intention. Some of you may have heard the saying that says, where attention goes, energy flows. And this is such a powerful saying that is so true, and that I invite you to bring into your everyday life. So we're going to do a little experiment there, just to to see if you can bring this concept, this intellectual concept, into a experience where you can feel it at a deep level. So go ahead and close your eyes again. And I want you to focus all of your attention on your right thumb. All of your attention on your right thumb. And slowly begin to open your eyes. I hope some of you experienced this as well, or as I did, but for me what comes up is I can physically feel all of my energy being directed to my right thumb, I can feel a vibration of energy, of atoms within my thumb. I can feel a pulsation of energy. I can feel a warmth. And it's so powerful to know that all it takes is directing our attention to get an increase of flow of this energy and information. And through this energy and information, directing it in the way we want it is how we make our desires manifest. So one more experiment I want you to do is quickly scan the room, and you're going to look for only things that are white. Only things that are white. Okay. And now look around the room again, and now I want you to look at things that are brown. Only things that are brown. Do you see anything that's brown? So for me, what comes up is the first time around when I looked for things that were white, I only saw things that were white. The second time around, when I looked around, I noticed things that were brown that the first time around I didn't notice were even there. So the first time, my attention was only focused, laser focused on the white things, that I missed everything else around it. So it's really important for us to be aware of where our attention is going, because we want it to be in a direction that is positive and healthy and nourishing for us, and in making our desires come to fruition. So another experiment you can practice with is the same thing, scanning the room, and you look around and look for all the objects in the room. And I see a lamp, I see a table, I see a guitar, I see a harmonium, I see a blanket. But what I missed was all the space. Now I look around again and I'm only looking at space, not any objects, just space. And the funny thing is in my head I'm so thinking that there's so many objects, so many forms in here, but I never would have noticed all the space here and the vastness of it. And it's just so crazy how our human minds are so conditioned to look for objects, look for form, rather than space. And it is in this space where we find truth, in this space where it is the field of unlimited potential, of unlimited possibilities, of the infinite. And in space is where our truth is. When you are meditating and you have a little space between your thoughts, that space is your truth, is your essence, is consciousness itself, which is your true nature, consciousness itself. You are a human being having an experience in consciousness. So I am consciousness having an experience as a human. A tree is consciousness having the experience of a tree, and so on and so forth. So our true nature is this consciousness, which is love itself, in my opinion. Anyways, so to further go into this, so attention, where our attention goes, energy flows. So along with attention, we have intention. So if you break down an intention is really a desire. It is a desire that is not attached to the outcome of the desire. So we want to make intentions. We want to be clear with our desires, what they are, and then we want to have them as intentions and not be attached to what happens. So we want to really have these intentions and acknowledge them and know that we want them to happen, and then we want to release them. We want to let go of them. We want to surrender to the divine order of this universal laws, of the cosmos, of the universe itself, of consciousness itself, and trust that we will be taken care of. Trust that things will work out exactly as they are supposed to for us in this human form, in this lifetime, and in this existence. So we have our attention, we have our intention, and we have our desires. Those are the three things we want to work with. So something that is really important is to write down your desires. Get really clear about what your desires are. And when you're thinking of these desires, I want you really to make sure you're coming from a place of truth, coming from that space in your heart, which is your truth. Because we want, again, we want your desires, your deepest desires, to be authentic. We want them to come from the level of the soul, not the level of the ego and the mind. We want them to come from the heart. So once you have those desires, you write them down and you keep them next to your bed. You keep them next to your meditation altar or wherever you have a space that you meditate. And when you have these desires or these intentions, you read them or look over the list before meditation or before sleep, where you enter into this deeper state of consciousness, where you have these theta brainwaves, and where you really go back to source, go back to consciousness itself, which again is our true nature. So we bring these desires, these intentions into this field of unlimited possibilities, into this the greater divine order of the universe, and we release them there. We have the energy, we have the information, we have the intention, and we plant these seeds into this fertile ground of the universe, and we see where they grow, where they flourish. And of course, we will have obstacles, we will have struggles, we will have things that come up, but those are only there to teach us a deeper meaning and teach us a lesson that we need at that time. So know that those struggles, those obstacles are there for a reason, and they are teachers, so listen to them wisely. So again, having these intentions and planting them into the ground, into the soil, and simply resting in awareness, resting in being, and waiting for them to blossom and to grow and to manifest into this physical form of exactly what is supposed to happen and manifest for you in this lifetime. Another thing that is really important to do, or to help your dreams and your desires come to fruition, is positive talk or affirmation. So I like to really say things as if they've already happened. So you make a clear statement in the present tense in positive language. So, for example, if I want to be a marathon runner, I say every day to myself, I am a marathon runner. I am a marathon runner. Maybe I'm not yet, but maybe I'm just running 5Ks now. But the simple fact that I'm planting these intentions and these seeds of desire into this field of the universe, and letting them go, and still focusing on my goal and performing the actions of running and running, you'll be amazed at how your life will unfold and how this divine intervention will come in, and really you will become this marathon runner that you always wanted to be. So I really invite you and encourage you to come into contact with these laws and to really play with them and see what happens for you. I think you'll be very pleasantly surprised. And another thing is visualization. So it's another very powerful tool that I use all the time. So really closing your eyes and picturing exactly what you want to happen. If it's that promotion, if it's that raise, picturing going into the office and what you're going to say and what the boss says, and everything turning out exactly as you wanted it to. And again, I think you will be very amazed at how beautifully things unfold in your favor. Again, and that boils down to having trust in the universe and having trust that things are meant to work out for you, and that you are supposed to be that beautiful flower and bloom with effortless ease, and everything is supposed to work out for you beautifully. That's how the universe intended it to be for us all. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and prepare for our meditation. So if you have not found a comfortable seat yet, please do so now. I'm going to quickly stretch my legs out. Have some numbness going on in my foot, so sorry about that. Anyways, please go ahead and close your physical eyes. Feeling the connection of your sacrum and the earth beneath you, feeling fully grounded, fully supported. Your spine is long and strong, all the way from your sacrum to your crown. Feel the breath rise up your spinal cord, feeling this universal life force energy rising through this spinal column. Continuing to breathe at your rate, your way. Inhale and rise your shoulders up towards your ears. And as you exhale, let your shoulder blades melt down your back, releasing any tension that you may be holding on to. I will mind the time and let you know when our 10-minute meditation is finished. Please begin to repeat the mantra, Om Ritam Namah. Om Ritam Namah. My intentions and desires are supported by the universe. Om Ritam Namah. If at any point you get distracted by your thoughts, simply come back to the mantra without any judgment or expectation. Slowly begin to release the mantra, coming back to your breath, coming back to your body. Feeling the natural rising and falling of the chest as you inhale and exhale. One more deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Opening your eyes, coming back to the now, this present moment. I hope that that was enjoyable for you and that you are finding some more ease, some more grace, and just some more lightness of being as you continue to practice this meditation, as you continue to practice and to feel enveloped by the essence of these laws and these mantras. And as you are meditating and saying these mantras, remember that these hold a vibration, and the sound of the vibration runs through your body and really is taking on its own energetic resonance and vibrating through you, your physical being. So be mindful of that when you are saying these mantras. Say them with conviction and feel them move through your physical body with their energy. So a quick recap on our law today, the law of intention and desire. We want to make sure that we are setting clear intentions and clear desires, that we are writing them down on a piece of paper, keeping them in our special places next to our bed and our altar, where we can introduce these deepest seedlings of desire into this field of unlimited potential, into this field of the universal higher order and of the divine laws that organize our universe. And we want to be aware of where our attention is going and where our energy is going. There's a saying that goes, be mindful of your thoughts when you're alone, and be mindful of your words when you're with people. And this is saying, be careful where your energy goes. Be careful what you're thinking, be careful what you're saying, because that is portraying who you are, or not necessarily who you are, but that's portraying a bigger message about what intentions you have. So just be clear on those intentions and what you want to exude, what energy you want to give out, because that is the energy that you will be getting back. So lastly with that, we want to practice our visualization. Oh, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with that word. Visualization. So something I recommend is every morning with your daily practice, I like to have my spiritual law of success, do a meditation with my mantra, and then I like to, alongside that, have my list, my desires, my intentions next to me, so that I can fully accept these intentions and desires as things that I want to manifest, but I also, at a deeper level, release them and trust that the universe will bring the ones that are meant to be for me come into this manifest form and into this experience, my experience as a human being. So again, in the morning, visualize exactly after your meditation, close your eyes and have a quick visualization. And with that, visualize exactly how you want your day to go, what you want to happen, how you want it to play out, and see how your day pans out. And then there's a process called recapitulation, which is when you are going to bed, you lay down, close your eyes, and simply go through, like a movie in your head, everything that happened throughout your day, and play it back. And in this moment, you're being more mindful, you are being more aware, and you're able to really notice these synchronicities, or some people would call miracles, these little messages from the universe that we can only hear or see or understand if we slow down and are mindful and are present, which most of us have a hard time with because of our fast Western lifestyle. We have a hard time slowing down. We have a hard time listening to these deeper messages because of so much external stimulation. So this process is really powerful to come back into the present moment and to really be a witness, be the witnessing awareness to what happened throughout the day, and see if it matches up to what you visualized. And you will be just amazed at how much this process, how much power this process has. So again, get clear, write them down, plant these seeds of intention and desire into this unlimited field, and let the universe do the rest. And get quiet, get mindful, get present, meditate on those, and you will be just amazed at what happens for you. Again, I'm so excited just thinking about the possibilities, and get so inspired talking and teaching any of these concepts. And I hope you are feeling some sort of inspiration or excitement as well. I would love to chat with you guys on any social media, and I have this video posted up on my website, so it's GOT Healing, JYOTI healing.com and /blog, and that's where you'll see lots of cool stuff, and you can comment, and we can have more of an in-depth discussion about this video and these topics if you'd like. I would really love some feedback and just to get to know some like-minded individuals. So hopefully you enjoyed this. To seal off our practice, let's all close our physical eyes again, bringing our hands to prayer and rising them up to meet the space between our eyebrows, our third eye center, this seat of intuition, this mystical center where we can connect to the deeper divine order, to the universe, to our intentions and our desires. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Another breath in and out. On the next inhale, we'll join our voices for the sound of all of creation, the sound of the divine, Om. Inhale through the nose. Bowing down to the divine energy, the divine essence within you, within me, within us all. Namaste. Again, thank you all so much for your energy, your attention, and your intention today. I hope that you continue to practice these teachings, and I hope that you join me tomorrow for some more fun. Thank you.